booth that Robert Stacey McCain was talking about on the other McCain a couple of days ago with Vernon Robinson. Vernon, why draft Dr. Ben Carson for president?
Well, Dr. Ben Carson is the only candidate who's in the Republican field who can beat Hillary Clinton by getting 17% of the black vote and a decent number of other minority votes, broadening the base of the GOP while staying true to conservative principles. People have also seen him be able to articulate conservative principles in a way that the average voter can understand. And finally, after 5 years of the current regime dividing America in every way possible, Dr. Carson can bond with all Americans and heal the nation.
Now, Dr. Carson, of course, became famous beyond his expertise as a doctor for his speech a couple of years ago at the prayer breakfast that, shall we say, made the president a tad uncomfortable. What won you over? What was the moment that you decided Ben Carson is the guy I need?
Well, the prayer breakfast speech certainly showed him in a different light, and we encourage your viewers to check out that video either on YouTube or there's a link to the site that on our website www.runbenrun.org so they can see that speech. I really like when he dispatched the progressive income tax in 4 sentences. He said that God is the most compassionate force in the universe and he has a plan. It's called the tithe, 10%. Now, God did not say that if you had a bad year you pay no tithe, and he didn't say if you had a bumper crop that you pay triple tithe, so there's something inherently fair and compassionate about proportionality. You make $1 billion, you pay $100 million. You make 10,000, you pay 1,000. And that leaves Hillary to defend the position that she is more compassionate than God. And even Rush Limbaugh's low information voters he's always talking about. Hillary, God. God has the advantage, fair and compassionate.
Given the falling reputation of the current president, how important, and this might seem an odd question, how important would it be to the black community to have a follow-up president of the level of Dr. Carson in terms of education, in terms of ability? I mean, I think personally, I think it'd be a huge difference.
Well, Dr. Carson is not just a random guy who's very skilled and very bright. He's a guy who was held up to an entire black generation where every mom and dad wanted their sons to be Dr. Carson and their daughters to marry someone like Dr. Carson. He's in a class totally by himself in that regard. And besides, Dr. Carson, whoever runs his campaign for president, won't be dumb enough to run the same campaign the Republican Party has run for the last 60 years, where they do not bother to ask black voters or Hispanic voters or Asian voters for their vote.
You can't sell to a person unless you get him in the door.
That's right. You can't make a sale unless you ask for the business.
And where can people find out more about the Draft Ben Carson Committee?
They can go to www.runbenrun.org and they can join check out Facebook for the Draft Ben Carson, National Draft Ben Carson for President Committee, and we have 51 state Facebook groups in the format of Virginia-Ben Carson 2016.
Vernon Robinson, thank you for your time. I see you've been extremely busy today. Thank you for giving me some of that time.
Peter, thank you very much.
All right.